Okay. I think everything is up and going. Let's just go hit this a couple of times. Repair this pickaxe just a little. Might as well start with a full 3 pickaxes. We did just get a backpack. Holy cow. Oh. Yeah, we can take that. Okay, we're good to go. Wait, is this one new? Yeah, that's new too. I guess. We don't really need more. Okay, we got enough storage here. The gold one, that's a good one. Anyway. Ancient dig. Okay. What one is that? That's fine. Don't need that here now. At least want to get one layer done. Okay. So if you clicked on this and you have no idea what I'm doing, I'm just completely... There's the ancient city down below here. I'm completely stripping every block above the ancient city with plans to build some kind of base. Maybe in these walls or like a glass floor just above the ancient city or something down there. So yeah, but it'll be quite some time before we do that because we're still up on a mountaintop, basically. We're not even down to water level yet, so this is going to be quite the process, but I eventually want to have an awesome build here. It kind of sucks because this place was actually beautiful. Cherry grove all over here when I first started. But that's alright. this pickaxe a little bit. I really want to have enough pickaxes to where I can get an entire level done, or an entire layer done without stopping to repair in the middle of a layer. I have 3 now, but I don't think 3 does it, so we might need a 4th one. So it would be really convenient just to be able to finish the layer, then go repair, instead of stopping in the middle. I'm gonna have to do something about that spider web up there floating. It was attached to a wall up here, but the wall's gone, and it just looks weird now. I don't even know if I can actually break that. I hope I can. Oh, you can. Cool. Gotta keep remembering to keep an eye on my pickaxe, glance over at it, because I don't want to break it. I want to be getting more of them, if anything. In here for a minute, let's get some progress done. I played with vein miner on, I think it's called vein miner on so long, and it just breaks the whole vein. That I'm used to that now, and when it's not on, it feels weird. Or if I see a Minecraft YouTube video and they don't have that on, it's just like, oh, okay. Weird. If there's any 2 mods that I'll include in any of my mod packs, it is the vein mine and the sophisticated backpacks. I love the backpacks and the options, all the options and stuff that they have. Have people keep showing up and leaving, and I just find it, I'm cool with it, I don't mind. I just kind of find it funny. Like, I literally warn you in the thumbnail that it is the most boring live stream ever. And then people show up still. Obviously, I want people to show up and watch, but I just think it's funny when people show up and then leave. It's like, well, what'd you think? You think I was lying? A lot going on down there. You can see me from that far away, damn. Idiot. Let's actually do a quick flyover and see the progress we've made. Or lack thereof. Yeah, man. We still gotta go way down there just to be at water level. Look at that. I mean, it's starting to look like I did something. Slowly chipping away at it. Them first few days didn't feel like I was doing anything though, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little discouraged. I'm like, man, I've worked on this for 8 hours and it doesn't even look like I did anything. I am curious, I'm putting all these live streams in a playlist. Obviously nobody's gonna watch it all, but I'm curious. I'm mainly doing it to keep track of how much time I've actually spent on this, so I'm curious how many hours it's actually gonna take me to finish the dig. I actually could probably whip up a couple of diamond pickaxes as well. That would help me not have to repair as often, because I have my villager trades and everything set up. The problem is the diamond ones. I keep breaking the diamond ones because they break so damn fast. So I want it to be netherite, but I also, excuse me, I believe I used my last piece of netherite. I don't think I have any more. And I do not want to take time away from this to go mining in the nether for netherite. My daylight cycles are still set to an hour. So it looks like we got, I don't know, about 15 minutes before it gets dark. The only thing, man, with the daylight cycles being that slow, the period where it's like, you can't sleep yet, but it's still so dark, too dark to be able to see, is like 5 minutes. So you have like 5 minutes where you can't sleep, but it basically looks like it's nighttime. Keep a close eye on this pickaxe now, especially because I'm talking. That's when I break them, when I'm rambling. Every cave we can open up into, I'm about. Less blocks that I have to mine. Let's call it on that one. What is this? Yeah, that's a good one. so much iron after this. And coal. Obviously stone, but I'm destroying all this stone. Actually, if you look down here, before I found the backpack upgrade to destroy, like it automatically voids items. That's how I was destroying them down there, a little redstone contraption. And it was a slow process. It took so long, just constantly stopping and putting them all in there. And now I have this backpack upgrade. Yeah, I'm gonna have to actually clear this all out. But this magnet upgrade picks up all the items in a radius around me. That's why they just automatically, you see them disappear in front of you. And then this one voids items that I don't want. So it destroys the ender pearls from my farm, the stone, and all this, because I don't need any more stone. I was saving it all, but I filled like 50 chests, and I was like, nobody needs all this dirt. I kind of thought it would be cool to have like 500 or 1,000 full double chests of stone and dirt just to, so you could see all the blocks that I mined, but I don't want to worry about lag. I know you can use barrels, but I don't think it would look as impressive. I don't know. I don't need it. I don't need to save it, and it slows the process down a lot, so I decided to stop doing that. And the process is going a lot faster. I got everything, I think, pretty as efficient as I can, aside from me needing one more pickaxe. I think one more pickaxe will let me finish an entire layer without needing to repair, which would be, that would help for sure. It's going to be dark in a couple of minutes here. I'm excited for this big cave in the middle to open up. That way I'm mining less through there. Because I know it opens up huge, but I think it's quite a ways down before it opens up. The worst part about this so far was the snow, because the snow that you can fall into, no matter the enchantments that I have on my shovel, you can't mine them fast. Every block, it's like super, super slow. And I don't know if that's a bug because all the mods that I have installed, or if that snow is always like that. Like the normal snow just disappeared just like normal dirt, like it just broke instantly. But that snow did not, so it took me forever just to get rid of all the snow up on the top of that mountain, because most of it was the snow that you can fall into. That took absolutely forever. I was starting to get discouraging while I was doing that. I'm like, dude, I'm just removing the snow. Like, it took me like 3 hours just to remove the snow. I'm like, dude, I don't want to do this anymore. Obviously, this is still going to be a long process, and it is a slow process, but at least I see progress. I'm also glad that most of the dirt is gone. Because you mine the dirt, and it's so loud, and it's such an unpleasant sound when you're mining it that fast. I was so sick of hearing it. This also isn't a pleasant sound, but at least it's manageable. Like, I like the sound of blocks breaking, like the stone breaking normally. But when it's this fast, it just sounds gross. Okay, we can go sleep, I think. Yes, sir. am getting a little low on rockets. I'm gonna have to go whip some up. I think I have tons of gunpowder. Maybe not tons. I have enough gunpowder for more rockets, and I have an automatic paper farm, or sugarcane farm, that's pretty loaded up. I have everything I need to go make some rockets, but I don't feel like it. And I want to make, I think I just do flight duration. Yeah, 1. I need to figure out how to do longer flight duration. If you know how to do the longer flight duration, let me know. Like, I can mess with it in the crafting table, and I couldn't figure out how to make a better rocket. I don't understand. I swear I tried every configuration of gunpowder and paper that I possibly could, and it never changed the flight duration. So if you know how to do that, please let me know in the comments. I could just Google it while I'm not on here, but as soon as I get off here, I forget about it. Whoa, I gotta be careful of that. Let's dig this out here a little bit so we can remember that. So I can remember that is there. Stop falling it. But that's cool, that's promising. More caves we're opening up into. Or it might be that same cave over there, it just connects over here. Even better. I'm starting to actually kind of look forward to going to the Enderman Experience Farm, because with the sophisticated backpack mod installed, they're dropping a lot of good gear. And these 2 pickaxes, these 2 backup pickaxes that I have, I basically got, aside from upgrading it to netherite, I basically just got them for free with the enchantments on them that I already needed. I think that last one I just had to throw efficiency on it, I think. Yeah, I think the haste and everything else is already on it. I can't remember for sure, but it was basically ready to go other than upgrading it to netherite. And you'll see when I head back over there to repair these pickaxes, all the loot that I've got from there. I even had a backpack a couple streams ago drop with several emeralds in it, so that's convenient. And I try to say this in every one of my streams. If you're curious about any of the mods I'm using, like a specific mod, or you see something and you want to know the mod that's doing that, yeah, just let me know. Leave a comment in one of my videos asking me, and I'll do my best to respond. Or in chat, if you're curious. I might be able to remember it offhand. But I have 140 mods installed on this. Eventually, I'm going to drop the mod pack for a short period of time. I can't just keep the mod pack posted constantly, because some of the mod creators won't let me do that with some of the mods that I have in this. They don't want it distributed at all on YouTube, even though I'm not selling it, so I don't understand it. But anyway, when I hit 1,000 subs, I will be putting the entire mod pack up on my page. I'll do a CurseForge code until it ticks off one of the mod creators. Because I did it in one of my earlier videos. I dropped the mod pack, and I had more than one of the mod creators tell me that they wanted me to put the link in the description or take the mod pack down altogether. Like, it was cool with, they were cool with me putting it, like, posting the video on YouTube, but they didn't want me sharing their mod in a mod pack. So that's why I don't share the mod pack. But I can definitely tell you, you know, what specific mod you're looking for if you're curious about any of them. But yeah, 1,000 subs and I will drop the CurseForge code to my mod pack for a period of time. I might let everybody know ahead of time that it's going to be up for a few hours so everybody can snatch it up and play with these mods exactly like this. I've had a couple of people ask how I mine so fast, and that is because I have a haste enchantment installed, so that's the combination of efficiency and haste. So you just basically, as long as it's, I think diamond, as long as it's diamond and above, it'll just insta-break stone, so that's how I'm doing that without a beacon. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of looking forward to going and repairing these tools so I can get a break from this for a hot second. Every night since I started this, I hear the sound of breaking blocks like this in rapid succession. Secession? I know I said that wrong. Anyway, I'm hearing this when I'm falling asleep at night, and that's not great. Yeah, if anybody wants to stay up to date on this, I am doing an epic time lapse where I'm recording every layer. So when it's all done, I'll post a video up on my channel. So if that's something you're interested in, that'll be up at some point in the future. It'll be a while because I still have to dig this entire thing out first. There is a downside to subscribing to me currently. You'll probably get spammed with daily streams until I'm done with this, because realistically this is what I'm going to be doing for a while. But when it's all done, I'm looking forward to building in one of these walls with the whole ancient city exposed and having a dope base here. I'm still wanting to lean into that glass floor just above the ancient city and have a base down there where I'm just out of reach of the warden so he can't actually hurt me. But like have some kind of redstone setup that spawns wardens down there so you can just look down and see the wardens doing their thing below or something. I don't know, just an idea. You know, I've seen videos where people like rebuild the ancient city and move into it, and you know, I've seen that a couple times. But I kind of want to incorporate a functioning ancient city with the warden and everything into my build somehow. Not sure how exactly that'll work, but I feel like it'd be cool. Or if I get a awesome enough cave in one of these walls that opens up into the wall, there's a little one there, but if I get like a big one, maybe let's do like a lush cave build and have a bridge going across and just lean into building in the wall instead of down there. Or I could do some kind of like anchor into each wall and I have like 4 corners coming in supporting my base just that's floating in the middle or something. I need ideas for it. Dude. The flies can't hurt you or anything like that, but the buzzing in my ear, it sounds so realistic with my headphones on. It literally just sounds like a mosquito in my ear. I can't stand it. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely need a couple more pickaxes if I want to do a layer at a time without needing to repair, unfortunately. But I actually think, I think one more pickaxe might do it, to be honest. I think 4 will be enough. But I have to take a minute at some point to store all the crap that I'm getting in my backpack here. That's all the crap I've gotten on these last couple of streams. That's with me voiding and destroying all the dirt, gravel, cobblestone. Yeah, if you're curious why I have so much health or why I'm like faster than normal, that is it's a mod called Ascended Leveling, I believe, or Level Ascend, something like that. But it's as you level up and gain levels, you get faster and stronger, and obviously more health and stuff like that. So, end game, when you're not spending all your levels on stuff, you know, you basically have everything you want. It's kind of nice being able to hold on to those levels, like especially if you want to go fight the Wither or something. Like, you get up to level 100, you're pretty indestructible, to be honest. Like, it's kind of OP, so I don't recommend it really for early game, because you could just go kill stuff carefully and get up to level 40 or 50 and just be OP early on. But for late game, when you've already beat everything, it doesn't hurt. It just kind of makes it more fun. Less likely to die and stuff late game for stupid stuff, you know. So. I gotta keep an eye out for the executioner wasps around here, though. They sound a lot like the flies if you're not paying attention. And that's been my only death in this world. It was pretty early on. I was still in iron armor, and it was an insta death. Just one shot, instant dead. And yeah. I mean, obviously I'm in better gear now, so I don't think it would be that ridiculous, but I still don't want to play with it if I don't have to. I at least want to be aware that it's happening. Grab that backpack. See what's in it. Oh, that's not the backpack. I'll take the gold. I don't want this, though. Oh, he's got a backpack. And it's an iron one. Actually, let's put this in there, so I don't need it. Nothing in that, just an extra backpack. We stash it over here. Might as well save some. I didn't even put that on there. What a dork. Well, I gained a couple levels. I kind of don't like up to 50 is okay, but once you get higher than that, the levels are, you get too fast, where it's weird to like land your crits and stuff like that. So I don't really like being above 50, so if we do get above 50 on accident, I will go and spend my levels on something to get down a little slower. Another backpack. Dude, we're getting so many backpacks for some reason. When I first started doing this, backpacks were like rare drops in here. See? That's why I crouch at all times up here, because they can teleport you off the edge. I guess we'll save it. It's getting to where I'm going to have to actually start throwing out the iron ones as well, just because I'm getting so many. I was saving all the iron ones, but now maybe I'll start changing them out for the gold, because the gold ones have so much more storage. I'll wait till I get more gold. So I know these ones, the diamonds, are rare. Out of all my time playing, I've had 2 diamond backpacks drop. This one and this one that I upgraded to netherite. So the diamond backpack drops are really rare. Let's do one more hit. Just get that shovel up. Damn it. I went to the wrong place, my bad. But yeah, 1 pickaxe will do that. So all I need is 1 more netherite pickaxe and we'll be able to finish a layer without having to stop and repair. So that's good. How long have I been mining? Today, like 40 minutes. Total, I don't know, probably at least 12 hours or so. All of these live streams are in a playlist on my channel. So I'm kind of documenting how long it takes me. I haven't actually looked and seen how much total time I've worked on it, but sorry if you commented that a while ago. It's been a minute since I looked at the chat. I was kind of focused on what I was doing there. But yeah, I'd guess, I don't know, it's got to be going on 15 hours. I was actually just starting to think it would almost be cool if I did something with the walls, like made them like a skulk colored or skulk-ish throughout, so it looked like the ancient city kind of spreads up the walls from the bottom. That would probably mean I'd need to find another ancient city to destroy to get all the blocks to do that, right? Unless I use like by going all the way down to the ancient city or like service. Yeah, I'm going all the way down to the ancient city. I'm removing everything down there. Just expose the entire thing. I'm thinking like maybe a glass floor just out of reach of the warden so you can look down and see a fully functional ancient city down below there with the warden still down there and everything. I just have to find out exactly how far away the warden can attack me and do just out of reach. And then have some kind of safe base with an elevator going down. Because I have stuff installed where I can build an elevator. And then I could just go down there to the glass floor level. I'm still pondering ideas as I'm digging. I know I want to do something down there. But I want the walls to look clean. So that's part of the reason why I'm not doing a TNT duper and just blowing it up. Plus, I don't know if anybody else on YouTube has actually taken the time to mine by hand an entire, mine out an ancient city by hand, so I have to store some of this. I'm starting to run out of room. I'm actually gonna start, I'll save a little more of it. Let's do andesite next. I can't believe how much crap I'm accumulating. What mod am I playing? I have 140 mods installed, so if you see something specifically that you're curious about, maybe I can try to remember, for you. I can't drop the entire mod pack because the mod creators won't let me do that on YouTube. I've had issues with that in the past. So yeah, if there's something specifically that you're interested in, like this is the um, a sophisticated backpack mod. That's what I'm using here. You can upgrade your backpacks. Like here is a magnet, it picks everything up, and then I can void and destroy the items that I don't want any more of. Okay. And then I got it backwards. I guess let's do all the helmets and crap. Get all this crap out here. I don't want none of that. Dude, I got netherite leggings to drop from the Enderman. That is crazy. That has never happened before. That is actually crazy. Yeah, it's really convenient actually. I have another upgrade on it where it's the crafting table. So I can craft in here, so it's convenient. It's also like a portable crafting table. But there's a bunch of different ones you could do. There's a couple of them that you need like a whole bunch of nether stars and crazy stuff. Like there's one that makes it indestructible, so even if you drop the backpack in the void, you get it back. So I'm still messing with it. Okay, let's just focus on this crap. I did not expect to see netherite leggings in here. That is crazy. This is going to be our garbage for now. Store the rest of the iron. Accidentally put that in. This is cool. I started getting copper too. Copper wasn't an issue until recently, so I'm gonna have to, I guess I could save it. I don't know. I might as well. And that's clean enough. We have tons of room here. Let's just move all this up. Actually, okay, I think, yeah, this is where I was putting that. Let's put, yep, those there. And pick a chest for copper. I think that's, yeah, we have a chest for these. Let's just get rid of them. And let's make a chest for that. Get in there. And I think, yep, up here. Where is the granite? There it is. Okay. Now we have room for crap. Get working on it. Oh, I'm going to hit my recording real quick because I'm going to do a time lapse eventually. So I'm recording for a second after every layer. So if you're interested in seeing a time lapse in the future, subscribe. That way you'll be able to check it out later. It'll be quite some time, realistically, before that's done because I have to go all the way down, obviously, first. So start in this corner here. Hello. Mm, this this about to take years, man. Yeah, you're right, man. I actually hope it doesn't take years. We'll have to add up. I mean, I doubt there's more than 300 layers left to go. I'm making sure that I do at least a layer a day, so it should take less than a year. No, I'm hoping to have it done in a few months, realistically. I'm not going to sit on here for 8 hours a day. I have other stuff that I have to do. I just do this for fun. It's not like my job. And if it was my job, I could sit here for 8 hours a day, but this is just a fun hobby for me. So when it gets done, it gets done. Eventually I'll make a cool, YouTube video out of it, but my goal with my YouTube channel is to not just pump out videos just to get views. I want to do something like I could make a TNT duper and knock this out just for content, in a few weeks probably, but I want to be proud of and enjoy everything that I'm doing on here, so. And make authentic videos, I know a lot of big YouTubers use world edit on their stuff, and then you don't see any. All you see is the time lapse of the work that they do, and you don't see any of the gathering materials and stuff like that. But and if it's your job, that's completely fine. It's understandable. No hate at all if that's something that you do. That's cool. But that's just not how I want to play. I want to be able to look at the stuff that I've built and be proud of it. And especially if it's going to be a forever type world like this one. I don't want to build a bunch of crap that I'm not proud of. But my goal is that even if it gets to where I ever make any money on YouTube, which it's completely fine if I don't, but if it ever does get there, I still just want to keep my my videos as authentic as possible. Or if it ever stops feeling fun and feels too much like a job, my bills are taken care of. I have halfway decent money. I don't need this to make me money. So if it ever gets to where I'm not enjoying it, or I have pressure to pump out videos ridiculously fast just to keep up with demand and try to keep viewers or make money, I'll just stop playing realistically. I'm not gonna let it stress me. So. Oh, I know. I'm gonna be so proud of it when it's actually done. And I can start building. I love building is my thing. I also don't mind mining, but this is it's a lot. It'll be going on 2 weeks now, here shortly. That every time I get on, this is basically all I do on here. I'm itching to build something. If you're curious about some of the stuff that I have built in this world, I have some videos up on my channel. I like to incorporate time lapses into my videos and stuff like that and kind of show my work a little bit. And I'm a big fan of the time lapse videos if they're done right. Some people pump out weird time lapse videos with world edit. I'm not a fan of some of them, and you can kind of tell when they feel weird. Or like if you ever see a time lapse going left to right, or fading from center to out. Like there's some weird one where some sketchy stuff's going on. But good authentic time lapse videos I'm a huge fan of, so I try to incorporate them into all of my YouTube videos a little bit. so sick of hearing them. Legit mosquito in my ear. Will you stop? Those flies are kind of cool though with the, I believe it's the Alex's mobs that incorporates that. But it's kind of cool. All of the mobs, they're not just random animals. Like they interact with each other. It's pretty cool. Like the flies will attack and mess up zombies, and then spiders will kill the flies if they come out. Kind of cool. I actually thought about, I don't know if you can lead spiders, but getting some spiders on leads just so they take out the flies around me. Yeah, there's, man, got a mosquito in this world. Next, it's bad bugs would be horrible. There are actually mosquitoes in the nether. They grab onto you and they're like all on your screen and you gotta hit them all. But yeah, there's elephants and bears and a whole bunch of, I have 2 mods installed to add a bunch of animals, but the Alex's mobs is definitely the better of the two. They're more quality. So every once in a while you'll see an animal spawn in and it's just like its animations and stuff aren't as good. And you could tell the difference in quality. The Alex's mob animations are really good and go away. It's like, I swear they got built-in AI that's like real-life flies, because they're just always coming towards me. But it's already getting to, I don't know if you could tell, like like when I'm moving, it's just, I'm too fast. Like when I'm trying to hit animals or anything like that, like especially going for a crit, it's so hard to hit those crits because you're moving so much faster than you're used to. Yeah, I'm not making this up. They follow me. But yeah, it just makes it hard to hit anything when you're moving so fast. So up to 50 is kind of manageable, but when you get too much higher than 50, it's basically impossible to crit anything. I actually may spend some levels. Slow me down a little bit. I need to keep an eye on that pickaxe. I haven't been looking. I don't want to break another one. Bed bugs. That would be funny. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if somebody actually did that. If there's a mod for that. Why? What is that? Oh, yo. Where'd he go? Yo, I teleported his head away. was bizarre because this thing teleports attackers away randomly. It teleported that dude's head away. Yeah. Actually, I was hearing a tiger earlier. Yep, see? There's tigers up here. Over here, they're now extinct, but there was a lot of them. So I'm doing more than relocating animals. Did I just throw out my shovel? Please tell me I just threw out my shovel. Oh, thank goodness. I thought it broke. I was like, it's gone. How long is this stream looking like? Oh yeah, I've been on for a minute. Record just for a second, because I don't know if I skipped that layer or not. But yeah, here in just a second. Actually, now I'm gonna get ready to hop off and take a break. I hopped on here before I ate breakfast, so I eat. I'll probably get on later, a little, maybe for a while. Everybody that stopped in and watched, I appreciate you. If you want to see more of my live streams, subscribe. Or if you want to check out some of my 100 days videos or some of my other videos, feel free to swoop over there and check them out. You have a good day. Thanks for watching. See ya.